Boy ignores dog for 6 years. What happens next is genius. A kid once posted online that he was looking for advice because he had a big problem. His mum had recently got him a brand new puppy, and he didn't know what to do with it. He already had a dog that he loved dearly, but he felt like he couldn't give both of them the attention they deserved. So he asked his followers for help in deciding which one he should keep. The comments were filled with people telling him to keep both of them or to give them to a shelter. But then one user said something that changed everything. They told him to ignore the dog for 6 years and see if he still loves him then. At first, this seemed like a horrible idea, but it was the only advice he could find. So he decided to give it a try. 6 years went by, and the boy grew up. He played with his dog every day, but never adopted another pet. Every time he came home from school, he would play with the dog until it was time for dinner. After they ate, he would brush the dog and tell it all about his day. And before going to bed, he would always give the dog some treats and belly rubs. The dog was very happy with all the attention it was getting. It would wag its tail and lick his face when he came home. And even though it was old enough to have puppies, it never did. The boy took good care of the dog, and that made it really happy. One day, when the boy was 18, he came home from school and found his dog in the backyard. At first, he thought nothing of it. Dogs like to be outside sometimes. So he just waved at it and went inside to do his homework. Every now and then, he would go check up on the dog and make sure it was okay. But after a while, he got bored and went back to his room. The dog started to feel sad because its owner wasn't paying any attention to it. It wanted to play, but the boy just kept ignoring it. The dog felt really lonely, so it went inside the house and waited for its owner to finish his homework. When it was finally done, the boy went to the backyard again to see how the dog was doing. But this time, instead of playing with it, he just kept scratching its ears and belly. The dog liked the scratches, but it also wanted to play, so it started jumping and wagging its tail. But the boy didn't seem to notice. The dog sighed and laid down. It was too tired to keep playing by itself, so it closed its eyes and went to sleep. When it woke up, the boy was still there petting it. It was nice, but the dog missed its old owner. It started barking, and the boy looked up. Finally, he had noticed the dog. The dog was so happy that its owner had remembered it. It started wagging its tail again and jumped up. It wanted to play and have fun. But the boy didn't seem interested. The dog barked again, but the boy just stood up and walked away. The dog was confused. It didn't understand why its owner wasn't playing with it. It started following him around the yard, but the boy just kept ignoring it. The dog was sad again, so it went back to its spot and laid down. The boy was sitting on the grass, a few feet away from the dog. It was too far to comfort it, but he still felt bad. He knew he hadn't been a good owner to the dog, but he hoped it would forgive him. He stood up and walked over to the dog. He didn't know what to say, but he didn't need to. The dog licked his hand and wagged its tail. The boy smiled. Maybe they could still be friends. From that day on, the boy played with the dog every day. It was old and needed a lot of exercise, so he kept it busy with games and toys. The dog was happy again. It didn't mind being old. As long as its owner was with it, it didn't matter how many years passed. The bond between them was unbreakable. The boy learned an important lesson that day. No matter how busy he gets, he should never forget about his best friend. The dog had waited patiently for him for 6 years, and it deserved all the love and attention he could give it.